To start out this episode, I will be doing the Steel Warrior Initiation Quest. For prerequisites, you need to be a human warrior. Step 1 of the quest is to find Bryn Stollinger above the arena in South Qeynos. You're going to tell him that you are a young steel warrior. You're going to receive a bag, and you're going to fill it with 5 bat wings and 5 snake scales. These are found in the Qeynos newbie yard, so let's get started. There's our bag. Off we go. So once you have a filled bag with the components, they're going to be separated out. Combine the empty arena bag, and now you have a full arena sack. You're going to return this to Bryn. So we're going to give Bryn the bag. He's going to exchange it for a letter. This letter has got to be given to Axe Broadsmith, who's in Qeynos Hills. You'll find him by the lake. If you know, on the path towards Surefall Glades, you take a left. Next part is you're going to hail Axe Broadsmith and give him the letter. This is going to spawn a skeleton on the other side of this river. Be ready to attack it. Note I'm level 7. And so I am having a little bit of difficulty on this. Just be prepared. I would say at minimum level 6. If you're well geared, possibly level 5. Once you kill him, you're going to get a skull. Return that to Axe Broadsmith. There it is. Now return the skull to Axe Broadsmith. He's going to give you a letter that you're going to take right back to Bryn. He's above the arena in South Qeynos. For the next part, we're going to give the letter of recommendation to Bryn Stollinger, and you will receive a sealed letter. You must give this letter to Graham Rothkar. He's located beneath the arena. You receive some copper and faction. When we give him the letter, he's going to give us a test. We'll have to give a key to unlock a door and fight a lion. Once we get the lion, we have to get the skin and return it to Graham. He warned us that he will not help us out. There's the key. I will look in each of these rooms. This one did not require a key. That also did not require a key. And this also did not require a key. I don't know if I had to use the key to unlock a door, but apparently didn't have to. And there's a young lion. Considers blue at level 7, and he attacked me immediately. I'd recommend to be at least level 6. If you're interested in knowing, I'm using a rusty scimitar. Here's the gear. Mostly acquired through questing. And there's our no trade skin. So for the final part, just return the arena lion skin back to Graham Rothgar. And there's our reward. It's called a Still Warrior Bracer. It gives you 3 AC, 1 agility. It can only be used by humans and warriors. So no drop, no trade. It's a fairly fun quest. Maybe most of you guys have not ever done this because of the requirements of being a human and warrior. Hope you enjoyed that quest. The rest of this video is going to be me leveling and progressing my character. Okay guys, so what I've noticed about this bracer here, besides having a cool name, Still Warrior Bracer, is that it acts as a light source. Amazing. I needed this so much. So I'm very happy and excited. I would recommend this quest. If you're human, you're going to have poor vision, and this can solve a lot of your vision issues. Do this quest at level 6. Get yourself a bracer, and it serves as a great light source. Alright, so the next part of our adventure is going to be getting to level 8 and increasing our armor class. I did find 1 piece of armor, and I didn't share that because I didn't want to put it in the middle of my questing, but I found a cloth wristband off a decayed skeleton. I'll be right back after a quick break. Hey, and shout out to Seuvana. Seuvana's seen my videos, so shout out to you. Oh, hold on. So yeah, I appreciate it. So for the next part of my journey, we're going to take the medium quality bear pelt that I got on the last episode. We're going to go to Baobab Miller, and we're going to get a new armor piece. Sorry, I meant Chandra Miller, and we're going to get bear boots. So I got the wolf component from Baobab, and he gave me the wolf hide boots, and it's 4 AC. They look great on my character too, by the way. See how good they look? But the bear boots will give us 1 extra AC. That's going to put us over by Blackboro. So what I'm going to do next is go through Blackboro and come out on the other side and go to Permafrost. We're going to work our way over to Hallis. Hallis sells sharpening stones, and we have to increase our weapon by sharpening it. That's going to turn it into a tarnished scimitar from a rusty scimitar. It's not going to change much of the damage, but it will give us a small increase or decrease the delay. So we'll make our way over there now. Before we head over there, let's check to see if the mangy rat is up. It's a good way to get some money. I hear the mouse. Okay, it's just the regular sewer rat. So every time I see this one, I just kill him. And every time I run by, I check again to see if the mangy rat is up. Not this time. But I can use the loot. Collecting everything I can get my hands on. So by the way, let's check and see how much our AC increased when I put on these armbands. And let's see if they show up. They do show up on my character. You can see the forearm. It goes from 134 to 140. So that's a 6 AC increase plus an active light source. This is probably the best item that I have now, and it was gained through a quest. So if you're starting out, solo self-found human warrior, this is on your to-do list, essential. I will be actively searching for rabid wolves. I have not seen any yet, and I've run around Qeynos Hills quite a bit. Many of the placeholders are probably going to be the regular gray wolves. I've killed probably about 20 of them so far. I've not triggered a spawn, or at least I haven't found them. The best way to do the rabid grizzly and the rabid wolf quest is to be a ranger, and that way you can track them down because it's very hard to find them across the hills. Your vantage point is limited by these hills. You can't see it on the other side of them. It's very time consuming to run and peek over the edge of the hill to see what's on the other side. So I don't bother. Time is short. However, that's probably the best way to find the wolves. Check on the other side of the hill, run on this side, look on the other side over here, and especially this area over here, which I hardly ever go visit. So I did see the putrid skeleton. It considers blue to me. I am going to fight it. You'll get a putrid rib bone, which we can turn in for quest reward. While I'm fighting this, let's get some music going. I've been getting a lot of positive comments about this project. A lot of people are really enjoying it. I think partly because I put more thought and planning into it. It is actual solo self-found. I'm struggling. It's a slow grind, and there's a lot of side questing that I'm doing. And everything I'm doing at this point has been serving a purpose, whether it's to gain gear, increase AC, doing a quest, get more gear. And so I have more of a sense of purpose on this playthrough than sometimes it's just, hey, my goal is to grind and level. This time I'm doing horizontal progression through gear and quests. And I think it's very fun too. All right, so we got nothing out of that. At least I didn't get diseased. I gained defense, so now let's check our AC. It went from it's 144 now. So we gained 2 points in defense, I guess. I don't know. So as I go through Blackboro, I will be looking for gaining some pelts. There's a quest in Hallis you can do, but I don't know if I have the right faction for it. But there's a quest where you can do tailoring and combine those Blackboro skins. All right, the weather is beautiful in Qeynos Hills. We're making our approach, and I see Chandra Miller. It's been a long time since I've seen a player camping the Millers. They tend to camp on this side, on the right side of Surefall Glade. And this is one of those known camps you can do. So we'll have to give her a medium quality and 21 gold pieces. She says, please, leave me be. Make me something, please. 21 gold. I hope this is the right amount. I better check. Boots. No, we have to give her 15 gold. I would have messed it up. Let's cancel. 15 gold. Make sure you do it right. There we go. Okay. So I don't think the graphical change will matter. It'll be the same. So here's 5 AC. The wolf high boots are 4 AC. And they look exactly the same. But it gives me a 2 AC increase. And that's because you're a warrior and you get some agility multiplier on your AC. But before we take off, let's kill the Gnoll. We'll sell our gear in Hallis. I'm really enjoying this White Bat audio music that I'm playing. It's copyright free. I've been extremely tired after work, and so I haven't responded to comments, but I checked the comments while I was at work. I opened up my YouTube to make sure the video uploaded. A lot of people made comments. You got rushed by an angry wolf. How dare thee. Maybe I'll get another skin off of him. So once we get to level 10, things get pretty interesting. We start doing critical hits. That's a warrior specific thing. Rangers can do crits on arrow shots. And then rogues have their own form of crits and backstabs. Requires a little more finesse to pull off. Warriors, you just stand there and swing your weapon. Ruined wolf pelt. I'm looting everything. Looks like I didn't actually loot it. Let's check our weight first. Darn, I'm getting heavy. I might have to get rid of this halberd. It's taking up too much weight. How about we start using it? I'm gonna actually use this. So let's check, what should I use? A halberd or a two-hander? Let's compare. It's not a huge amount of difference between the two. I guess it'd be an aesthetic choice. Let's see how it looks as we use it. And I'll use the one that I think looks cooler, because they're about the same in damage and delay. One's slightly more damage, the other one's slightly less delay. They kind of balance out. Making our way to Blackboro. You have to be careful running atop this hill. Some dangerous things can spawn there. It's happened a few times. I feel like we're finally coming along. I feel more powerful. The only issue I have is my hit point regen is so slow. But once we get the Hallis, I think it's time to start buying bandages and start investing. I was saving all my gold to give to the millers for armor pieces. At this point, I think I'm okay using some of that money for bandages instead now. So when I swing it, it kind of does that two-handed two-handed overswing, the overhead swing. Same with this weapon, but this one kind of looks cooler, I think. Just the animation for swinging. Oh, defense is still going up. I think it goes up to 35. Yeah, we definitely start using bandages. This is getting a little ridiculous. Taking a lot of damage from these guys. And there we go, no fang. And let's go ahead and... I'm going to put this because I need the AC. I need the extra AC. That gives me 7 AC for a buckler. And I don't want to deal with downtime. Alright, we got a green one. So we can just pull one. Nope. What's the other? Blue and a green. I think I can do it. We'll take the green out first. Come here. Come on. Right. Make sure we don't get swarmed by an extra. I do like using bash. I love the sound effect it makes. It's like a clunk. Yeah, we got decent AC, decent DPS. All things considered. Taking more damage than I wanted. I went to a frenzy. Don't F with me. Things have gotten way better now that I can see. Alright, we're getting too heavy with weight. I'm overweight now. I have to get rid of it. Just can't keep carrying so much. I don't want to run through here overweight, I'll die. I don't want to risk dying and losing my character. So what I'll do is just kind of rest right here for a second. Alright, well, I thought I'd be full life by now. Nope. But I'm close. We won't spend too much time inside Blackboro. I just need to make it through to the other side. So if I need to sit here for a few more minutes, I'll do so. It's a great experience. We're getting close to level 8. Not too far off. Probably have to kill about 20 of these guys and maybe 15, 20. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage. So let's take our time and not press too risky moves. So we run through there, and you know, we have to worry about the vengeful soloist, vengeful lyricist, and those guys can... Ah, darn. He's a little tricky. Bobbing and weaving. Stay still. Oh man, this thing's gonna be heavy. It's 13 weight. I should have sold before I came. So let's sit down for a few minutes and then I'll run through here. We're gonna just go right through. Ready for action. So let me... Mouse is kind of locked in here. Why is it doing that? There it goes. Let me actually turn this music down a bit. Alright, that music was just a tad bit too intense for me. I'll kill this one. It's a shame that I'm leaving these items behind, but let's see. That's why I like to have a lot of strength on my character. What is taking up all of my weight? I don't need this anymore. I think we have to get rid of some of these really cheap ruined pelts. Yeah, the ruined pelts are taking up too much weight. The giant rat pelt, we're gonna have to destroy that. At only 1 stone, giant rat pelt. It's only 1 weight. How long am I gonna be carrying it before I actually use it? That's the question. Alright, so now I can actually loot this. So here's what we want to loot, the stackable patch of null first. So we need 2 of those and we can combine them in our sewing kit. So I'll kill the gnolls as I work my way to Hallis. There's a couple in the hallways we have to clear out too. So after I fight this one, we're just going to make a beeline sprint for the exit. Checking in zone, there is another player in here. Wild Lilac. I'm not sure what other players are doing in here. I assume they're lower level. But I'm about the right level to be in here. And what I'll do is after I get a sharpening stone, I'll use it to sharpen 2 of my items. I'll come back to here and we'll level up in this area. So I'm getting tagged. We're just going to skirt past them. Here's where you definitely need a light source. Man, this is a dark hallway. And there's 3 gnolls down this hallway, so you have to be able to clear them out or run. Okay, continuing the journey to Hallis. We're now in Everfrost Peaks. They just call it Everfrost. Now, I could use more health. I could use bandages. There's guy number 1. He's got a halberd. Let's go ahead and take him on. See if I can get his attention. Just outside his aggro radius. There we go. And I want to keep him back as far as I can because he will run into the other guy. If he decides to flee in that direction, you have to kill him quick. I'm not going to pick up the weapon. Well, maybe I can. I think I can. No, I'll be max weight if I pick it up. Let's delete the copper and pick up the weapon. Oh. Actually, this might be better than what I'm wearing. It is. It's better. It's lighter and it gives an extra AC. So we have an armor upgrade. 180, 148 AC. Went up to 149. So let's see if I can carry it. Yes, I can. I got 1 extra stone to spare. All right, another gnoll to kill. Inching our way ever closer to level 8. Yeah, so someone suggested that I edit my playlist to make them more, I guess, chronological. Some of my videos aren't all in their own separate playlist, so that would be something I could do. And that way they just kind of autoplay one after the other. I've been so busy, so I'll definitely do it in June when I have some time off. I took a week off work in late June. So in about 5.5 weeks, I'll have a week off of work. I'll have 5 days off work. And I'll be able to work on my channel. I don't like how much damage I'm taking. I'm gonna have to rest after this fight. Because at the very end of this hallway, there's 2 guys and you'll have to get double teamed. Darn it, stay still. They couldn't have made this more difficult. See what I'm saying? Oh goodness, that was so close. Let's rest. Right here. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to do this and it's dark outside. Terrible time to run through this zone. Alright, we got a blue con. Defense has gone up. I'm surprised it's not maxed out. Usually those skills go up quick. Yeah, I'm glad I got at least 80% life before I tried this fight. I need every bit of it. So let's take a look here. We still have a lot of skill increase going on. Oh, my computer's saying free up storage. I need to really... This iMac, it just doesn't have enough storage space. Let me make sure I can keep recording here. I targeted myself, darn it. Let me see what I can do to clear up space so this recording doesn't end. But if the recording ends abruptly, that's kind of what happened. We're going to Hallis. We're getting sharpening stone. I'm going to sharpen 2 of my weapons. We're going to unload our gear and sell there. Hey, there we go. Another gear piece. Cloth gloves. I'm not wearing anything at the moment. 151 AC. It goes up to 154. Nice. So... I won't record all of the travel, but you can see this place is dark. It's a hazard for sure. I'll see you guys on the other side. I'm going to try to clear up some space real quick. Okay, well I believe I solved the issue with clearing up some memory space in my computer. Had to delete some old games. Warhammer Dark Crusade, which is a great real-time strategy game. So while I'm here, I can start collecting spiderling silk. Spiderling silk, we can make bandages on our own. So I will kill a couple of these spiders on the way there. Spiderling silk should be really light to carry and it's stackable. I saw the skeleton. Let's make sure it's not a vengeful so-and-so. It's a vengeful soloist right there. I would have been dead. It's coming right this way. Let's get moving. Those guys killed me as a newbie many decades ago. I'm not even gonna stop to fight that spiderling. Let's just keep on moving, making our way to Hallis. So I try my best not to go the wrong direction, but often I go the wrong direction this way. No matter how many times I go through here, this zone is hard to remember your way around. There's not a lot of landmarks to let you know you're going in the right direction or the wrong direction. So we're gonna basically go and find the goblin area. There's an open space with goblins. And then we're well on our way, but we're not quite there. You can see a little bit better now. I love these bracers. Let's check it out. So if I took off the bracers, let's do an experiment. Oh my goodness, that's a huge difference. So what I'm going to do here... Oh wow, even better. Okay, so the lantern is still better than the bracers, but you can't use anything in your offhand if you have this. And once we start getting dual wield, you can't be holding a lantern in your offhand. It won't work. So while I run through Hallis, I will use this. We need to find our way. Decaying skeleton. Another. I don't think I've gone the right way. I went the wrong way. But this is a nice spot for spiders. I went the wrong way, guys. We may come back here, though. I have no idea where I'm at. I have no clue whatsoever. So what we'll have to do is just find some kind of landmark, and then I'll refer to the map. Wow, look at the spiders here. You can collect silk galore. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I need silk. I need to work on tailoring. There's no spiders in Qeynos. I'll kill one more. Hope we get lucky. Well, unfortunately, I made the wrong turn. Give me some silk. Darn it. Let's just go forward. I have no idea where I'm at. Watch me end up in the big open area with the mammoths. Am I going back the way I came? Oh my god. That bear scared me. I'm permadeath, that's why I'm jumpy. Which way do I go? Is this the way back? This is the way to town? No, it's not the way back to town. Man. Whew. I have nothing to indicate where I'm at. Jeez. It's the most irritating zone. There it is. There it is. So we have to find the blacksmithy area and buy a sharpening stone to use on our scimitar, and then I'll do my two-handed sword as well. Let's also check to make sure they are nice to us. Apprehensive, which is good. They'll sell to you if you're apprehensive, but if you're dubious, I don't know. They might say something rude to you. So if I get killed by an NPC because there's some unforeseen faction problem, that's not going to count. It's while I'm out in the world adventuring, does it count? Alright, so let's see. No sharpening stone on this character. We could try to get patchwork armor here, maybe. That's a thought, but we'll just kind of finish off getting improved weapon. We've made it to the glorious city of Hallis. Time to swim in the icy waters. This is their way to tell outsiders, take a bath before you enter our city and get yourself pneumonia. Now this will be totally worth it if I gain some swimming skill. You can never have too much swimming skill. So far, everyone is apprehensive. That's a good sign. I like how they tell you right in the middle of the gate, Hallis in big letters with a picture of a starving jackal. That's a starving dog. See its rib cage. I don't know what that is actually. We'll hit up the bank first. Actually, we won't hit up the bank. There's no reason to. We're going to go through this area of town, which I slightly know the way around. But this is the area of the blacksmiths. Okay. I think we found it. McPherson's Bloody Blades. Let's go inside. Blade of Passage. Oh, wow. Could you imagine me with that? Archery supplies. No sharpening stone. No sharpening stone. If nobody in this shop sells it, I'll look it up on the website. I believe they sell it behind the house, to be honest with you. Look at that. There's a grinding stone right there. And they sell tarnished items already. So there's a person on the outside of the shop, I believe. We can. Too bad you can't interact with that. So let's go right behind the shack. Yep, I remember there's a person right here. But they're not the person who sells the sharpening stones. Oh. 1 second. So we have to find Greta O'Reilly behind the Dark Stout. McQuaid's Dark Stout. I don't remember how to do these sharpening stones. I'll just buy one first. There we go. You can buy one for 3 copper. We'll just buy 2 of them. All right. Now, I believe you have to put it in the separate it out. I believe you have to put it inside the oven. You know, the forge oven. Is that how it works? I don't know if this is how you do it. I've done it before. years ago. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so it failed. So let's check it out. We have 5 damage, 35 delay before we start. So we're gonna have to buy more of them. But this gives us a chance to raise blacksmithing for free too. 535 is the starting. Now it's tarnished. There we go. 533. So we lost 2 delay. That makes it slightly better. So we need to buy a few more pieces of those to do our 2-hander. Hopefully you get a better effect because that one's got a long delay. Let's buy ourselves 4. 4 more. Just in case we fell. It's really cheap. Why is he running? Running like he's gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, 2-hander. Where is it? So let's check out starting. It starts out at 9 and 50 delay. Okay, it didn't work. Let's try another one. 9 and 50 delay. We gained blacksmithing skill and we have a tarnished 2-handed sword now. So it only decreased it by 2 delay. That's not a huge improvement. I guess it's still worth it. And we tarnished our halberd. I didn't see what it started out with. Let's also do the mace since I got extra of these. Just use them all up. Rusty Morning Star, 44 delay. Failed, but we gained blacksmithing skill. Good. Failed. Let's do it again. Gained blacksmithing skill again and failed. What was the delay? 44. Oh, there we go. Now it went to 42. And we got up to 4 blacksmithing. Good. So maybe they're actually worth more money now? I don't know. Let's sell items. Crack staff for a platinum. Tarnished halberd. Sold. It actually works better on the fast delay weapons because you still get 2 delay decrease on it. That's good. Okay, so let's also sell our lion hide boots for a platinum. Nice. That's actually good because it only costed 15 gold to make, and now we're getting 18 gold back. Sell the dirty training tunic. All right, weight looks much better at 79. Let's sell the tarnished morning star. Down to 69 weight. Okay, so I think we'll end this video here. We have some other things we can work on. I can get fletching started, but I think the next goal is to get ourselves bandages. We can make bandages and we can craft them. So I'm leaning towards crafting. However, I want to go and raise my tailoring first, which means going back to Blackboro, getting a lot of null pelts, and then combining them in our tailoring bag as a form of crafting, and that'll do us what we need. Hey, there's a dude here. All right. Do a little coin consolidation. And now we are at 6 platinum. We are getting wealthy. I'm going to end the video here, guys, in Hallis, the Hallis Bank. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. This is going up on Saturday morning. I was going to say TGIF, but that was yesterday.